Refugees are staging a sit-in outside the United Nations Refugee Agency's offices in Pretoria. Now, they say they are not going anywhere until they settled into a camp. The refugees are demanding protection after clashes between locals and foreign nationals in August in parts of the country, mainly in Gauteng, where at least 12 people were killed. Let's get the very latest now. Sipho Stuurman is our reporter on the ground. Sipho, a very good morning to you. So, where are these refugees mainly from?
Well, a very good morning to you, Blaine, and our viewers at home. I'm coming outside the UN Refugee Agency offices here in Pretoria, and we have scores of refugees that have been staging a sit-in outside the offices for 9 days right now. We are talking hundreds of people here, just under 1,000, and majority of them are from DRC Congo, but there are other nationalities that have gathered here seeking assistance, of course, from the UN Refugee Agency. But perhaps let's speak to the people themselves directly to understand their concerns and what it is that they are asking for. I am joined right now by Alex Mongo. Thank you very much, sir. And you are from DRC Congo. You're saying you've been here for just 9 days. What are you looking for? What's happening?
Oh, here we are refugees from different countries, and we are coming from different area of South Africa. We gather here together to UNHCR to ask UNHCR to take us out from South Africa because of xenophobic attack that has been happening to our life. Is now 11 years since 2008 till now. We've been dying. There's no any intervention from the government. There's no any intervention from UNHCR, and we realize we are losing. So we are asking UNHCR, before the xenophobic attack change to become a genocide, they may help us to go out from South Africa.
So they may help you to, when you say go out, you want to go back home. Is that what you're saying?
To go back doesn't mean to go back home, because in our countries there's no security. There's still war in our countries. What we run from our countries still there. There's a war in our countries, but we are asking UNHCR to take us anywhere in the world where they can just find a place that is safe for us refugees.
All right, and you say you've been here for 9 days. Has there been any interaction between yourselves and the UN Refugee Agency officials, and what has come out of those communication?
After a week of being here, last Monday, we've got a chance to meet Mr. Granti, Filippo Granti. He's the chief commander of UNHCR. So he came down here, and we've got a meeting with him in the office, and he talked to our leaders. And he said they are going to engage with the government so they may find protection for us refugees here.
Some reports that I read preparing for meeting you here today said that you are also requesting for a refugee camp here in South Africa.
We think to have a refugee camp in South Africa can be a good idea, but we're scared of having a refugee camp in South Africa because since the people of South Africa they are doing xenophobic attack, they can even meet us in a camp here in South Africa and burn our house and kill all of us in the camp because we want to be somewhere. But if they can even look a camp for us, even outside South Africa, it will be fine for us because we are really tight with South Africa. And because if we have a camp in South Africa, we can still come out from the camp and come in the area. The same problem is still going to happen again to us. So we are tight with South Africa. We are tight with dying. We are tight with xenophobic attack. We ask UNHCR to take us out. No matter they can make a camp anywhere in this world, but out of South Africa, then we're going to be safe.
Do you feel that the South African government is not doing enough to perhaps protect foreign nationals and refugees in this country? You're saying that you are tired of South Africa.
Thank you very much. We believe South African government doesn't help any refugees, because when we have a xenophobic attack, when we attacked, we call for the police. The police never respond to our calling. Even the president himself, Ramaphosa, he was saying that the xenophobic attack happened in South Africa, but only 12 people dying. And in those 12 people, 10 are South African and 2 were Zimbabwean. So that means, if you say 10 are South African, that means us foreign refugees, we're the ones that attack a South African. Because if 10 die, that means we attack them. So he tried to, to cover that there's no xenophobic attack. That's why we say South African government doesn't help us. If we come back a little bit for the mayor of Johannesburg, Herman Mashaba, when the president went to apologize about the xenophobic attack that happened, even if the apology was ironic according to what we know, but Herman Mashaba condemned the president as well. He condemned that apology. That means the authority of South Africa are the one that start and say the word to people, so people can start to attack. Condemn the apology for president.
Yeah, but then the apology was issued by the president, not Herman Mashaba. He's not the head of the state. So do you not accept the apology from the president?
First of all, we don't accept the apology for the president because that apology was ironic. Well, the ironic why? People are dying. We're the one that we experience xenophobic attack. We're the one that we lose. We're the one that we die. We know the people that are dying. They are not only 2 people. And those 2 people that he said, he didn't say they are refugees. He said they are Zimbabwean. But the refugees, we are dying a lot and a lot.
So what's the plan? For how long are you planning to be here for?
We are planning to be here forever because we can't go back to our community if UNHCR doesn't help us. So we are going to just make our camp here, staying here, because it's better for us refugees to die in the hands of UNHCR than to die in the community.
And which communities are you from?
As for me, I'm coming from Langa in Cape Town, in a community of Langa in Cape Town.
Others here, I know you're a leader of this group. Others, where are they coming from? Just give us an idea.
According to the way we are speaking to people, we come to realize many are coming from, some they're coming from Johannesburg, some they're coming from KwaZulu-Natal, some they're coming from Mpumalanga, some they're coming different areas, some they're coming, I don't know, there's a different area that they're coming. That's why we join here all together.
All right, Alex, thank you very much. Well, that is Alex, who is a leader here. Blaine, perhaps let me just take you through to just see the extent, the number of people that are here camped outside. We have women and children that are here out in the open. Luckily, right now it's summer. It's the sun is out, but certainly it does not look like a good living conditions. And they've been here for now over a week. I'm told that it's been 9 days that I've been here. Perhaps let me speak to the lady here who's got a child on her back. Ma'am, thank you very much for talking to us. Perhaps if you can just firstly give me your name and tell me which country you're from.
My name is Lillian. I'm from DRC.
All right. Now, tell us how long have you been outside here, and just the conditions of living, staging this sitting outside the UN offices?
We've been here since last week, Tuesday. And then from that time, since that time till today, the condition out here is very terrible. The UNHCR, they don't care about the people outside here. It's like we are not human beings. It's like we are animals. There is no water. There is no toilet. We asked them to give us at least water and toilet. They refused. They said they cannot provide for us toilet or water. So you can see that this is a living hell. The children are crying. They don't even care. These people are heartless.
And you mentioned the children are crying. I mean, what are you eating? What are you feeding the kids?
That's a good question. We are only living by the grace of God outside here.
All right. And then what are you hoping for the final outcome? What are you hoping for?
All we need here, we came to seek for security. We need UNHCR to help us, to assist us, because where we come from, our communities, we ran away from xenophobic attacks, and we cannot go back there because they are threatening to kill us. If you just speak in a different language, you are already in trouble. Everywhere, in the train, in the taxis, everywhere, you are in trouble. You cannot speak a different language. We're even scared to speak our own language when we're in the taxi. We just keep quiet, especially when you wear dresses like this. You are scared.
And which community are you from?
From Johannesburg.
From where in Johannesburg?
We are from Bertrams.
All right, maybe let me just speak to another. I see another lady here who has a child also just looking very emotional. Thank you, Mama, for speaking to us. And if you can just also tell us, from which country you're from and just how it's been being outside here.
Okay, thank you, sir. We're here from last week on Tuesday. And I'm from Burundi. My name is Lawrence. The way you see here, what we mentioned, there is no help at all. UNHCR is here. We have asked for water. We have asked for toilet. No help, no nothing.
All right. So, Blaine, well, there you have it. We have the refugees here saying that there is no help at all so far. And they've been here for 9 days, and they're saying they will not leave up until they get a response. And they want safety. They want security. They also want an establishment of a safe refugee camp. They say that South Africans, have committed violence against foreign nationals, and they don't feel safe in this country. Hence, they are outside here at the UN offices asking for security.
All right, Sipho Stuurman, live for us in the capital of Pretoria. We thank you very much indeed for your reporting. We're going to